We are a lot, baby. Y'all got me up on my bed for this. I have to talk about this. Hold on 1 second. Let me go and do the countdown. Lord have mercy. Right. What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? We're gonna wait for a couple of minutes for the people to come on in the room. We are live. All right. Definitely y'all come on through. What's up? What's up? Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. We are live, and I was getting so many DM text messages. Like people were just all in my text message, just sending me some information about this Carrion Franklin. And I'm saying, oh my gosh, I gotta do my research here so we can see what's going on. Give me a second. When y'all come in the room, just thumbs up the video. We're waiting for a couple of more people to come on in the room. Give me a second. All right, so we'll talk about Kerrion last. Let us first talk about, do y'all know who Darius Cook is? Darius Cook, he is a chef. He had a couple of restaurants in Atlanta, and I believe those couple of restaurants have gotten shut down, or he closed them down, left a lot of employees like, what's the world going on? So apparently, Darius Cook was on the news, and they were talking about his doxing, doxing people. And people were saying that he was the one that doing the doxing the people. And of course, I've done my research, and I said, oh my gosh, what's going on? Another lady I reached out to, she claimed that she was doxed by Darius Cook, and that Darius Cook have doxed her. And then another lady I DM'd that was on the news, she said she was doxed by Darius as well, but she don't want to do any interviews because she afraid that Darius is going to dox her. Now, the reason I say Darius Cook is innocent is like all of us, when we go on these platforms and we have this mic in our face, or with him, when we have cooking equipment in your face, you get fans. You don't do the doxing, it be the fans. Like when I post something personal about somebody, it don't be me getting that personal information. It's actually the fans, the supporters of the show. They cover it, and they the one that give you the information about the people, just like about the whole Carrion Franklin. People were sending me stuff. Is I'm the one accused of sending this stuff? No, it is the supporters. It is the fans that put the information out there. Now, mind you, a lot of the people that was coming at Darius neck, these were people that said they wasn't getting their cooking equipment, cooking ware, a lot of stuff that where they wasn't getting. A lot of people, according to the news, were scammed out of his whole credit agency and stuff like that, and that he had to get it shut down. He also had to pay a fee. But the reason why I'm saying that Darius is innocent, because I don't think Darius is going on a platform, doxing a person. I do believe the fans will send something like, oh my God, did you hear that sister so-and-so, she had, you know what I'm saying, she owes certain amount of money to this parking ticket, and this is a so-and-so address. So he's putting this information out by a fan, not that he personally putting the information out. Let's be perfectly clear. I do really believe that it's the fans that's putting out information about Darius accusers and the people that accuse him of not being a good person. Now, I got a couple people in the chat right now saying I seen a clip of Darius doxing. I didn't personally see the clip. See, if you have any clips of that, then you can send me the clip. Me personally, I believe Darius is a good guy. I actually talked to Darius, talked to him via DM. He said all the stuff that he's been accused of is not true. He's a good businessman. He hired a lot of African American people. He's just an amazing guy. And the people that's coming at them is the same group of people that did not like what he does. And they're just going and running with a story because they could not get something from him for free, according to Darius. I don't know how true that is, but I'm just saying we contacted Darius, and we just gonna keep you updated about that. But of course, Fox 5, they did a show about Darius, and of course, they were still interviewing those same group of women that have a problem with Darius because they didn't get a pot or a frying pan or a spoon or whatever they was looking for. They didn't get what they were supposed to get. All right. So that's what they said about that. And a lot of people were saying, well, I thought he supposed to own the house. He's renting the house out. And I'm like, well, you get a lot of people that when they come up in this business, they go and rent a house. Okay, they go and rent a house and they go and rent a house instead of buying a house. But a lot of people are saying that, oh, he's a scammer. And I talked to Darius. He didn't give me scammer tease at all. And of course, you all can open up the phone lines. You can call in. You can give me some stuff. You know, if you got some information on Darius, you're more than welcome to call in and tell me your experience. But me personally, I don't believe that he give me scammer tease. I don't get it. I just feel like that a brother that's doing, commentary, a brother that's cooking, people is mad because they didn't get a frying pan on time or a spoon on time. So if you got anything that against Darius, you're more than welcome to call in. I think that he's doing amazing stuff. But one thing I can admire about Darius, that he said, hey, I am not about to do this interview with Fox 5 without my attorney. I'm not going to do this without my attorney because we definitely need to go and get the attorney involved. But we personally believe that Darius is amazing. We personally believe that. We don't believe that he's done anything wrong or committed any crime. And I had an amazing conversation with him, and I don't believe it. If you believe it, you are more than welcome to you are more than welcome to call in and give your opinion about Darius. Give me a second. Darius is a good guy. He employed a lot of people. Give me a second. He employed a lot of people, a lot of African American people. He offered a lot of money to a lot of single mothers as well. And just because you didn't get your frying pan on time doesn't necessarily makes him a scammer. Now, if you believe that he's a scammer, then you need to post below in the chat. Okay. All right. Post below in the chat. Let me know what he scammed you on. If you didn't get your frying pan on time, let's also talk about that. But I do personally believe that Darius is innocent and he didn't do anything wrong. And he got a beautiful smile. All right, let's move on. Okay, now everybody has been sending me stuff about Carrion Franklin. I mean, I was in there enjoying my rest because I was going to take Saturday and Sunday off and come back during the weekday. But I couldn't. I got a call and they said, did you hear about Kerrion was arrested? One of my favorite people, producers, always send me tea about people. He said, oh my gosh, well, you need to wake up because Kerrion has been arrested. And I was like, well, what went on? Why haven't he been arrested? What went on? Did he pop Kurt Franklin in the face? He was like, no, something happened. I'm gonna call you back with more details. And so when I was able to get up, I saw that I went on Nick page and she was posting about Larry Reed, and then I'm like, okay, well, where's the information? So of course, Larry Reed, he was posting that he got a phone call from Carrion Franklin that he was arrested. He said his tail light was out and the police arrested him, and then they said they found a gun. He felt like the gun, according to Carrion Franklin, that the gun was planted. But of course, Larry Reed got a phone call and said that that allegedly that a woman was murdered, and that they're accusing that Kerrion murdered this woman, and that he was driving the woman's car that was murdered, driving that same car of that victim. That was word on the street, word on the curve. So I told one of my producers, I said, send me the arrest information where he was arrested at. So she definitely sent me the arrest thing where he was arrested at. Give me a second. Do I have that? He was arrested with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. This is a male. He's African American, and he is 33 years old. His hair is black. His eyes is hazel. He's about 5'11". He weighed about 160 pounds. Now the charge, I was more so focused. He was the agency that arrested him was Beverly Hills PD. The location was Beverly Hills. Bail, no bail. Total bail amount, no bail. They're not putting any bail. And they said for the charge, it was a misdemeanor. Now, this is the charge that we see on here saying no bail. And he was arrested today, 412. He got a court date 4/12/2022, but he do not have any bail in there. And yet the charge was where I'm looking right here is a misdemeanor. And that's the one that we brought up. But his next court date is on 4/12/2022. And then they got the court name LAXLA MUNI Court Division 143. And they also got the court address of when he went to court. So, and I'm like, okay, and then I'm hearing from Larry Reed that he got some charges back in Texas. So I don't know. And I was talking to my producer. I said, well, where was the charges? What did he do in Texas that may have to get him shipped back to Texas? Like, they don't know. I'm like, I would like to know those Texas. And I'm like, if he did, listen, if you murder somebody, you need to be in jail. You need to be in prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, let's pray that he get out, because if he murdered somebody, most definitely you do not need to be out free. You know what I'm saying? And he always, Kerrion, give me weird vibes. He give me very, very real weird vibes. And there's somebody else picture I want to bring up here that actually passed away. Give me a second while I get the picture and stuff up, because I meant to put the picture on so y'all can see. Well, one of his friends that put an allegation that Kurt Franklin, touched Kerrion, M-word him. I'm trying to keep it clean. Assaulted him. He's no longer with us. He is gone. Let me see. He passed on. Let me see if I can bring his picture up here so y'all can see his picture. Give me a second. I'm gonna download. Give me a second so y'all can see how. I think his name was CJ. Give me a second. I believe his name was CJ. And people were saying, well, did he murder him? And I'm like, no, he died from a drug overdose. And of course, I'm gonna bring the picture up so y'all can see who I'm talking about. For the people that is in here that is new and that don't know, I'm gonna send the picture in here so y'all can see about it. So give me a second. So this particular person, give me a second while I pull that up. And of course, we will open up the phone lines and allow you all to call in to give your thoughts about it. So we definitely will open the phone lines and allow you all to call in and give your thoughts. Okay. Now this particular person, okay, give me a second. Make sure that y'all can see. Give me a second, you guys. I just got this picture, so I'm like, oh, let me do this real quick. But he always give me weird vibes. So Kerrion just got me weird vibes. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he's he committed that crime, but he just gave me weird vibes. So if you can see right here, this young gentleman, the one that put out his name was CJ. He the one that put out the allegation that Kurt Franklin assaulted Kerrion. He was putting the information out. Then this was the same person that said that Carrion Franklin does drugs. He's no longer with us. He's dead right now. So I don't know how he died. Some said drug overdose, and people were saying, well, did Kerrion take him out? We don't know. But most people are saying that was a drug overdose. And of course, this young man was young, and he is no longer with us. So I don't know what is the charges for Kerrion Franklin, what he's been charged with in Texas, because I'm hearing that according to Larry Reed, that Kerrion said he has some charges in Texas. This is why it's so important. If you're getting charged, don't ignore the charges. Just go. You will come out better just addressing it. If you have to sit out in jail, if you have to pay a little bail, just pay it. It don't make any sense. Then I'm hearing that, according to Larry Reed, that Carrion Franklin was a resisting arrest. And that's something that you don't do. I remember when the police came up to me and when they was about to arrest me, I just picked up my paycheck. And the police came, was a couple of them. And they said, hey, hello, your name is Mr. Wiley? I said, yes. And I just literally just relinquished, I just allowed them to arrest me. I didn't fight them. I didn't try to body slam them, because those be extra charge. If there's multiple officers and you're just resisting all the officers, them just charges on top of charges. So you just come out better allowing them to arrest you and to have that situation instead of fighting. It does not make any sense because you're going to get charged. And of course, he's talking to Larry, and Larry is an amazing person to talk to because the man got the money to bail you out. He got the connection with the with the router lives, not the router lives. What do we call these people? The LRLers. He got people all around the country that that love Larry, and then they will bail out Kerrion if it's something worth to bail out. But according to this police document, of course, I'm gonna post it for my members. Um, it's no bail. Like I'm post it to the members, like literally no bail at all. Let me see if I can. Hold on, let me take a picture of it and I'll post it for my members for y'all can see. But it's like literally. So y'all can see that, and I'm trying to get the the mug shot, but they don't have the mug shot available on here for some odd reason. They don't have the mug shot available on here, but it say no bail. So he got a court date on the 12th. Give me a second. He got a court date on the 12th. So of course we will open up the phone lines with it. We definitely will open up the phone lines. So Carrion Franklin was arrested. And according to the streets, many people say he may go down for murder because of murdering a woman. That is the rumor. That is what bloggers are reporting on. That is what they're reporting on all on their channels. And so that is what's going on. We don't know that to be true because at the same time, with Carrion Franklin, this is something we don't know if that's true or not. We can't say that's true or not. I'm just gonna just say that right now. We don't know. Give me a second. So I know a lot of people are saying, "Well, is that true?" I'm like, I don't know the young lady name. Of course, I'm gonna be up and about doing my research and doing all that type of way. But I definitely have posted the police report, and we are definitely moving. We are definitely moving on and stuff like that. But and so, give me a second here. Let me see. Give me a second. We got it right here. All right. So if y'all got the police report, just DM me. DM me on Instagram at Wiley Show. You can also text me at the show number. If you have any information regarding this case, you can definitely text me as well at 972-674-9462. Again, that number is 972-674-9462. Or you can email me at wileyshow@gmail.com. You can email me as well at wileyshow@gmail.com. And if you have any information about that, or you can just DM me on Twitter or Instagram, or you can call me at 972-674-9462. Again, that's 972-674-9462 if you have any like arrest records as well. But this is something that we are going to keep you all updated on here. Thank you so very much. I also want to thank you to that producer that have sent me the arrest thing, but they ain't sent me the police report, but they were sending me stuff. Okay, give me a second. I'm getting some screenshots. Hold on one second. Let me see what I'm getting here. Okay, they send me that. Okay, they not send me the mug shot. Let me ask them, do you have the mug shot? Hold on one second. Do you have the mug shot? That's what I want to see. Okay. Actually, do you have the mug shot? Okay, they send me that. Okay, and of course, Larry Reed is asking his supporters to get him out of jail. So, but they can't do it because there's no bail set up. It's like literally it is no bail set up. So they can't, the people that want to get him out, they can't get him out because there's no bail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they want to get him out, but it's like literally no bail. So he's asking, so we'll see how to go. And he was in Beverly Hills and stuff like that. Is he the judge yet to get bail, or is he just get booked today? For according to this document that I'm reading from the county, from the Los Angeles Sheriff Department. He was arrested at 0736. Arrested date was 4/10/2022. He was booked today. He was booked at 10:28. They got the booking location. Of course, the location description was PD Beverly Hills. And then when you go to bail, it say total bail, no bail. Total whole bail, zero. Grand total, no bail. So all of it say no bail. That's what it say right now. That's what it say, no bail. So he go back to court on let me see, let me scroll down here. He go back to court 4/12/2022. That's what he go back to court. Yeah. Give me a second. He goes back to court. And they don't have a mugshot on here, so I don't know what's taking them so long to release the mugshot, but they don't have it on here. Once they release that, then I release it to the public. Okay. Or give me a sec. We will open up the phone lines if y'all want the phone lines to be opened up. And I would definitely uh yeah, so I don't know what's gonna go on with that. So definitely, I don't know if this is gonna be part. Well, the Zeus has already been taped. Like, I don't know if that'll be like part of the storyline because Zeus have already taped their season one. Season one have already been taped. Now the reunion have not been taped, but Zeus have already been taped. So give me a second. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. If y'all want to call in, we will open up these lines and allow y'all to call in. Give me a second here. If y'all want to speak on Darius Cooks, I know Day had a lot of stuff to say, so we'll let Day call in. So I don't know if she has something to say about Darius Cook, and also we'll talk about Carrion Franklin. If anybody want to call in and speak on that, so give me a second. I want to open up these phone lines really quickly here. Y'all getting me a day early. I was supposed to go back live tomorrow, but y'all wanted me to go live today, and I'm like, okay, I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Here we go. Give me a second here. I'm gonna open up these phone lines. All right. So moderators, if you all can post the number, the 646-716-8447. I don't know if anybody want to call in, but we open up the phone lines and allow y'all to call in. Let me check my DM. Let me check. Let's see if she sent it.
Your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions.
Your show is scheduled to start in 37 seconds.
And this, was the day that on the show that he was talking about his father, Carrion Franklin. And it's quite weird today that he was arrested on the day he was talking about his father on the show on Bad Boys of LA. I think he was talking about of his father, and this was the day he was arrested on a Sunday. He was arrested. So
your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right, so the number is 646-716-8447, 646-716-8447, 646-716-8447. If you want to call in, do you think this is just? Do you think that Carrion Franklin was set up? What do you think? Do you think that happened? They said, can you call the jail that he's in? Yeah, you can call the jail that he's in, but I think it's too late for me to call now. I will have to call, and I'll call in the morning. But he's there now. You can even schedule a visit. I don't know. Let me see. Let me click on schedule visit. Okay, you got to have the information. Okay. Yeah, you can even schedule a visit with them, but the charge level is a misdemeanor. That's the charge level. And his birthday is next month. His birthday is May the 7th. His birthday is next month. Wow. He got his birthday next month. Hope he won't spend his self in jail. All right. 0235, call you on air.
Listen, listen, I'm not going to jump to any conclusions yet because we still don't have enough information. We don't even know who this woman was or when she went missing. So it's very weird. It's just very fishy to me. How did he get that car? Does he have money? Because I heard his father cut him off financially.
Well, he do have that Zeus check, and I don't know how much that Zeus check is.
That's what I'm thinking. I think he might have bought the car from someone, but then why was there a weapon in there?
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's very fishy.
That's very, very fishy. And he probably carry a weapon. You know what I'm saying? He's probably paranoid that his father is after him or something like that.
Yeah, but didn't he say that that weapon didn't belong to him?
That's what he
said. That wasn't his car.
That's what he said. He said the weapon doesn't belong to him, and he believed that the weapon was planted. That's what he told Larry Reed.
Very fishy. Very fishy. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just it's crazy.
Yeah, that's what he told. That's what he had told Larry Reed, and I was like, oh wow, like for real, like that's what's going on here. But yeah, that's what he had told Larry Reed, and he said that the police planted the weapon on him. That's what he said.
So is that why he said he resisted arrest?
I don't know why he resisted arrest. He probably got a lot of anger. Anytime the police come, I ain't doing what y'all coming at me for. No telling what it was, but they said that he was resisting arrest, and that's a major charge. But on the charge, I will say what they have on the sheriff's website concerning Kerrion, they have his charge as a misdemeanor. So I don't know about the resisting arrest charge, but I don't see that on here. And of course, I need to do some more digging. Maybe when you go to court, we can pull up the court documents and stuff like that. Then I can see what the other charges was, get a more in-depth situation. But because I don't even know what's going on in Texas. I'm hearing from Larry Reed, for what Larry Reed reported, that he got some charges from Texas.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when he was running away. Maybe he didn't want to get caught up with those, so that's why he ran. Right.
So I was just gonna say I don't know about that. I don't know if he, you know what I'm saying, if his father set this up. I don't know. I can't really think of it. It's very weird though. Like today he was talking about his father, Carrion Franklin, and this is the day that you were arrested.
I don't know. It just seems that it's not a coincidence that he was driving the car. That it's just weird.
Because maybe that car that he was driving was reported stolen. This is just us giving our thoughts and giving our opinions about it. We don't know. None of the stuff that came out to be factual. Maybe the car that they pull when the police, they run your license plate. Maybe that car was stolen.
Yeah, but if he was associated with that woman, allegedly, why would he drive her car? That's
drugs.
He just wants to get caught.
Yeah, but people do weird stuff. Maybe he was high on something or something like that. Now we don't even know who was the woman that was missing. We still don't have that information. And so once I get off this live, I'm going to do some more research and see, okay, what was the lady that's missing? What was her name? How did they have some relations or whatever? And let's be clear, if he has something to do with it, he don't need to be free. Let's make it perfectly clear. He did not call Carrion Franklin, from my understanding. He called Larry Reed, because I think Carrion Franklin wouldn't even answer his phone call. He's probably blocked. He probably don't have the new number. So he just probably called Larry Reed because Larry Reed got offered him, he get his counseling sessions from Larry Reed, not from him, Larry Reed personally, but from some counselors that Larry Reed paid for. So that's why he called Larry Reed in the first place.
Right. But all I gotta say is this: if he gets out, this is a storyline for season 2 of Bad Boys.
Yeah, there's
And
definitely
I'm gonna be watching.
there's definitely a storyline for season 2. Most definitely. I'm definitely gonna be watching as well. Most definitely. But I would have called Larry Reed and I would have called my father because my father got more pull than Larry Reed does. You know what I'm saying? Because Carrion Franklin is a celebrity. So he probably got a little bit more pull than that. But if you ended somebody's life, you're not gonna get out like that. So it's no telling what's gonna be because like right now it's say no bail. So obviously it's something serious when they don't want to give him no bail. Because if it was something light,
Yeah,
it would have been like a bail amount.
Yeah, he seems more concerned about not getting bail, but getting the public opinion.
Facts. Yeah. So he called Larry. He was crying. He was really, really crying. Well, I would have cried too, because when I was in jail, I cried. So that's not normal. You being in a place like that. And also he was arrested by Beverly Hills PD. So let's say that's probably why he didn't want to move back to Texas, because he got them charges in Texas. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna catch up with you regardless.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna catch up with you regardless. You know what I'm saying? If you out here, riding dirty, eventually you're gonna get caught up. It's a lot of people that got warrants out for their arrest and they moved to a different place, moved to a different city. You would just come out better just addressing that because it's a lot of things that can get you caught up. Give me a second. Yeah. And I'm just being real. I'm just being 100% real with that. You riding around, you got all these warrants. Eventually, you're gonna get caught up. Like they probably random tags. The car probably was stolen, and then you got a weapon in there. Oh my God, there's some serious charges. So I don't know what happened in Texas. I can't speak on that. But he was arrested in Beverly Hills, in California. He was arrested in California, but according to Larry Reed, that when she was trying to get him out, Kerrion got some charges in Texas. He's going to be extradited back to Texas. So that's what is going on. But so I don't know what happened or made them want to arrest him. I don't have those details at all. Somebody said somebody had the police report on their page, and we're trying to track down somebody's page right now and see if it's on there. Give me a second. Because we are live. Did you want to say something else?
No, I'm just saying, I just hope that it's a coincidence, that this is all just a mistake. Like, I just really hope that card, it was just a mistake. Like, I don't know. I just pray that it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Yeah, I do. Anybody that goes to jail, you feel bad for. But if he committed a crime, then you need to definitely you definitely need to pay the price. Let's be perfectly clear on that. Okay. And let's just be perfectly clear on that. And of course, it's embarrassing, Carrion Franklin, because yet again, your son is arrested. Let me see if any other media outlets go there. Thank you, brother, for calling in. Let me see if any other media outlets reported on it. Thank you. Let me see. Let me go to see if any other media outlets reported on this. Give me a second, other than the YouTubers, because we always report on it first. That's why we got to put some respect on the YouTubers, because we be reporting on this stuff first. Let me see. No media outlets have reported on it. The Christian Post, nobody has reported on it. Only time the people reported on it was YouTubers. Yeah. That was on YouTube. Give me a sec. I think only the YouTubers. Let me see. It's all on YouTube. I'm just reading. So much tough love. Carrion Franklin needs to hurry up and write a song so he can bail him out. I mean, y'all keep saying bail him out. If he committed, hold on one second. This is kind of irritating me. If Kerrion committed a crime, okay, and especially in somebody's life, he don't need to be bailed out. I'm gonna be perfectly clear on you. If Kerrion committed a crime and he ended someone's life is gone because of Kerrion, he don't need to be bailed out. He need to be in there serving 50, 60 years. You know what I'm saying? So if he did that type of crime, then of course he don't need to be out. Now, if it was some basic and you know what I'm saying, and a little gun charge or something like that, if it was none fishy, it was just he just had a gun and wasn't registered. You know what I'm saying? Then of course, let's see if we can bail him out. But if he ended somebody's life, if somebody's life was ended, of course he don't need to be bailed out. No, like absolutely not. He don't need to be bailed out. I'm just being 100% real on that. Okay, I'm just being 100% real. If that was the situation, I know a lot of people is covering this, and a lot of people is going to have a lot of stuff to say. But me personally, if he committed this crime, then no, he don't need to be out. And I'm just being real with y'all on there. Anybody else want to call in? The number is 646-716-8447. But you're not making sense. He's being charged with, he's been charged. According to this thing, he's been charged with a misdemeanor. I'm reading it on the Los Angeles situation. So obviously they probably got to update this. The information was current out of 4/10/2022. They said the charge level misdemeanor is right here. It's right here on the thing. So I don't see anything that say felony, guns. I don't see anything like that. So this is just to the MA Information Center from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, right? It say misdemeanor, and that's what it is. So all the other stuff, and maybe they got to update this as well and stuff like that. That's why I tell people, make sure y'all do your research. Whatever y'all find, y'all could DM me. Okay. You could DM me and you can give me some information. He is not locked up. Please don't put out. I didn't say. I said it was rumored that people were saying that he got locked up because he ended somebody's life. That was a rumor. But on the document here, it say no bail. It say misdemeanor. That's what it said. And according to Larry Reed, they say that Carrion Franklin got some charges in Texas. That's what that's what I heard. So. But other YouTubers, of course, are going to use this as clickbait. They're going to say he got arrested for murder. This is the charges. This is what he did. They're going to use that because it's going to get traction to their page. And I understand that. I'm not going to personally say that in the title. I'm personally going to go by what they say right here, a misdemeanor. It showed his arrest date. It showed what time he was arrested. It also showed the date he was arrested. It showed the time and a booking location, and also got the location description. They got here PD Beverly Hills. Okay, that's what it is. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Let's see. I'm trying to see that they had a police report. Because that's what I'm trying to get. A police report. Okay. I'm texting some people right now. Do he have the police report? Do we have the police report? That's what I'm looking for. Because the police report will give you more details of what happened. That's what I'm looking for. It's always more to a story. Yes, he'll get a bail. Won't be able to get out until he addressed the warrant in Texas with no bond. They'll hold him back from getting out. That will hold him back from getting out. So hold on. Can you call in and give me the tea on that? How does that work if you have a charge in another state? Can someone break that down for me? Because I'm not understanding they are going to extradite to Texas for the warrant soon. Can someone call in and give me the details? Like if you have a charge in Texas and you in California, how would that go? Like, do anybody know about that? Like what how would that be? 1240, call you on air.
Hey, Wiley. Hey,
Hey.
Pat.
Hey.
So to answer the question that you just asked, from what I've heard, the reason why he doesn't have bail in California is because he's being expedited to Texas
Okay.
for whatever charges he has in Texas. Yes.
Okay.
So he's being expedited.
So they're gonna ship him back to Texas.
Yes.
Wow. I want to know. I gotta
So
see.
I'm assuming you said that he has a misdemeanor in
That's what it said.
California?
That's what it say right here. The
So-
California thing is a misdemeanor. Because that's what they
So
have.
I'm assuming whatever charges he's facing in Texas are felonies.
Okay.
Being that, yeah. So yeah. So Wiley,
Wow.
how much time would you give Kerrion in Cook County Jail?
I would give Kerrion if it's a gun charge, resisting arrest, most definitely he would have to get 5 years probation, because you can't be going around. Because I want him to go back on Bad Boys LA, so we'll definitely make sure that he's able to go back on Bad Boys and give us another.
No, you have to be fair. You have to be fair. Because last week you were giving out 30 to 40 year sentences, 50 to 60 year sentences for Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. So I need you to keep that same energy with Kerrion.
But no, for
He
Kerrion,
could do Bad Boys. He could do Bad Boys LA from Cook County Jail. Be Bad Boys.
But
Cook County Jail.
if he had a gun, if he actually ended someone's life, then most definitely he should get 45 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a serious charge. If that was the case. But if it's just a regular gun charge and a resisting arrest, I would say give him 5 years probation, 3 years in prison, 5 years, and then after that, let him do the rest, 5 more years in probation. That's just what I would give him. Because I think that, you know, he's in counseling, he's trying to work on some things. I'm definitely going to try to see what is the charges he got in Texas. I'm curious to know what they charged him in Texas. Like, because that's what you get when you run from charges. Like, you go to a different place. People think just because you move to a different state that you don't have to worry about them charges. But no, if you get if the police come at you or pull you over and pull your name with your your ID information, your name and stuff like that, and if you have a charge, they will arrest you. And people not understanding that, you know, they will arrest you and they will send you back to that state that you have those charges at. Because some people think I can just go to another state and that's what I can go to a whole nother state and they won't find me, but they will find you if you get caught up, get the police.
They will find you, yeah. Especially if you acting a fool.
Facts. Because they always going to pull your thing and they're like, okay, you ain't got no warrants and we'll let you go. They're definitely going to run your name and stuff like that. But thank you, sis, for calling in.
That's too much.
And what else you want to say? I'm sorry.
You're welcome, baby.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I was going to say, that's too much. Like, you driving around in a stolen vehicle.
And got a gun in there.
The car.
Oh, my God.
Somebody allegedly,
that is a lot. That is a lot. Like, to have all of that, you got a gun in the car, you riding dirty, the car probably
and you got warrants in the
you got warrant. That's crazy. you would come out better just riding the bus.
And you on a reality TV series.
Absolutely. And so, no telling. They probably reported him. He probably told somebody he got warrants and they probably reported him and stuff like that. Or the father probably reported him, just to get him locked up because he's tired of him talking about him on these shows and stuff like that. So who knows? Because he didn't say that Kerrion called Kurt, his father. He called Larry Reed.
Mm-hmm.
And Larry Reed went live on YouTube. I don't think we would have known.
He should have been trying to call an attorney.
Absolutely. He called Larry Reed. And I get it because Larry Reed could get you bailed out. You know what I'm saying? Larry Reed got the money and stuff like that. So to get you, bailed out, I can understand that. But now, listen, he ain't going to be able to get bailed out because it say right here, no bail.
Right. Right. Can't nobody get you bailed out with no bail.
Right. So we definitely have to see how that's going to play out. Thank you so very much, sister, for calling in.
Thank
All right.
you, Wiley.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
The number is 646-716-8447. If you got any information you want to share with me, you can call in right now. 4248, caller, you on the air.
Hi, I know you asked the question about, I think the previous caller answered it.
Okay.
What happens when you have a warrant in another state? He
Okay.
does have bail. It's for a $1 bail. And they put $1 on him to hold him, to
Mhm.
extradite him.
Mm.
So I don't have other information.
Okay.
That's all that I have.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. All right.
Sure, thank you.
Thank you. They said, Wiley, would you
Bye-bye.
pay $298 for a meal a year in advice? If so, what'd you expect out of that? Well, me personally, you're talking about Darius Cook. And me personally, I don't know. Like if that's what he's offering, then you do that. But I don't know. I can't really speak on that because I don't reach out to people for advice for cooking. So I don't know. But if you did not get your services rendered, then you check it out with your bank. But I really can't speak on that because everybody I've talked to, a lot of people I talked to said they wasn't scammed by Darius. Darius did good things. So Day, you are more than welcome to call in and give your thoughts about that. Because whatever the charge about it is, you know what I'm saying, you have to, follow whatever the charge, whatever the amount is, you pay for it. And if you want to pay for that, then you pay for it. It is what it is. And I think like people expect to become millionaires like Darius, and then they don't get it, and then they have to, and they want to say he's a scammer. 5347, call you on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Okay, talking about this Kerrion case, yes, the last caller was correct. He will have $1 bail. That's for him to be extradited back to Texas. But if Texas does not pick him up in a certain amount of time, California has to release him.
Okay.
I think it's 10 days. They will have to release him because they have only misdemeanor charges on him. He will have to go to court, sign that he wants to be extradited. And then from that point on, the clock is ticking for Texas to pick him up.
Mm.
If they don't, they will have to release him.
Okay. So
and if Kerrion has never been in trouble before, he could probably get out on his own recognizance. But this is such of a extreme crime, I doubt that they would even let him out like that.
Okay. And we still don't know what he been charged with in Texas.
And the big thing is going to be this. If that gun that they found in that car was the murder weapon, not Kerrion.
Yeah, that's a bye-bye right there.
Now, the only thing that will save him is, in my opinion, every time you use the phone, your cell phone, it pings off of a tower. The time that girl was killed, they could track and see where he was.
Facts. That's a good point.
Okay? Because even if you're not using your phone, your iPhone, Android are pinging because they're using a tower. They're still using data. So I'm just wondering, if he didn't kill her, how will his people prove he didn't?
Man.
And I didn't know that Dr. Reed asked for his LRLers to, help get Kerrion out.
Oh yeah, that
right now there's nothing.
He asked, and I think he deleted the post, and of course people send me the post, and he deleted
nothing.
Wow. Okay,
there's nothing anybody can do for Kerrion right now until he gets back in Texas.
Wow.
Nothing.
Wow.
And I doubt that they would even let anybody see him.
Wow.
From where I'm at, that's the way they handle it. But they have a certain time frame from the time he signs that paper stating that he was allowed to be extradited. They have a time frame to pick him up. They might pick him up fly or drive. Either way it goes, they have to get him back to Texas to charge him.
Wow.
Other than that, wherever he at, they're gonna have to release him.
Wow. That's something
because Remember when the young dog? Remember when they accidentally let one of the culprits out who was with the guy he was accessory, and they accidentally let him out because the other state didn't pick him up. That kind of, because they have a time frame, they have to let him go.
I remember
They
that.
can't hold him.
I remember that, and then they have to go and track him down.
Hold him.
Right. Okay. All right. So
they cannot hold him.
Yeah. So we definitely gonna
keep. I hope you have a good one. I'm gonna pray for him.
I'm gonna pray for him too, but if it's a victim involved, I'm more so praying for the victims. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
Kirk should have got his boy. Kirk should have got his boy.
He's grown.
Screaming for his parents.
I disagree. He's a grown man. What is his parents supposed to do for a grown man?
That.
He's grown.
I understand that. But if he has mental issues, it's something they not telling.
But what more can they do if he's refusing? What I'm trying to say, if he's refusing to help, and he's a grown man, what more can the parents do?
But some mental issues, you would have to have somebody be over you for the rest of your life or help you.
Well, I don't know if he really have that because he was able to.
That boy said he don't have no family. Come on now.
Well, he
don't have nobody.
He did a lot of doxing. I mean, not a lot of doxing. He was recording them. He was putting them all on social media. It's kind of hard for your family to be there for you when you're putting out when you're putting out family information.
The same thing. They wouldn't even talk on the phone with him without a witness.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I mean, and I understand because, like, I'm a mother, but also I am a child of somebody's child, and I've been through certain things, so I see both sides. But I just pray to God he didn't kill that person. That's what I do for it.
Yeah, I hope so too. Because that's definitely a serious charge. But to Kurt Franklin and
they could even put him down as fleeing, thinking that he, fleed or is, anything. They get stacked more charges on him. So I really hate this.
Yeah, thank you so very much Thank you so very much for calling in.
Okay. You have a good one.
You too. But I agree. Like somebody said, Wiley, I'm with you. His parents are not responsible for his adult actions. They tried to help him for years, and he refused to get the help. He has to fall on his own 2 feet. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, like a parent can do so much for your adult child. It's up to that adult child to want to get the help. I'm gonna be real with y'all. He's an adult. He's in his 30s. Let me see if we can post Kerrion picture in here. He's in his 30s. Excuse me. I'm sorry. He's in his 30s. He's a grown man. And being a grown man, he's an adult. What more do you want the parents to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm not understanding that. Like people they were trying to blame. Well, I blame Kurt Franklin. Why blame Kurt Franklin when this man is he's grown. He's in his 30s. I can understand if he was like 20, 19, 20 years old. I can understand. This man is in his 30s. He's grown. And being that way, while we Trump coming at the parents, Kerrion must take ownership, for what he did. If he is guilty of these things, we don't know because you are innocent until proven guilty. Until in this country, right? You're innocent until proven guilty, but unfortunately, when you're poor, you're guilty until you can prove that you're innocent. So we'll see how that's going to play out. But of course, he do have Larry Reed live, in his corner. But Larry Reed will pull back if Kerrion did commit a crime, especially a serious crime by ending somebody's life. You will see Larry Reed pull back from him. If Kerrion did a serious crime and he ended someone's life, Larry Reed will pull back. And I'm just going to tell you that right then and there. He will definitely pull back on that. So we want to say thank you so very much. American family dynamics are weird. For real, for not helping your child. No, you can help your child, but if your child don't want the help, what do you do? Give me a second. This ain't got nothing to do with America or not. If you are not listening to the parent, what more can that parent do? Give me a second. Let's break this down for a second. If you're not listening to the parent, what more can the parent do is what I'm trying to understand. 1811. Calling on air.
Okay, Wally, this is just to kind of piggyback on what she was saying as far as Texas have a certain amount of time to
Okay.
come get you. That's only due to certain cases.
Okay.
Now, in his case, an extreme case, as what he's going through, they will hold him as long as it takes for Texas to come get him.
Oh.
And Texas, being how Texas is, they're going to come get him. It's only has to do with certain crimes. Now, in his case, as far as murder or rape or, robbery or whatever, some that's a major crime or a aggravated crime, that type of 10-day hold is non-accessible to those type of crimes. Now, if it's something just a petty theft or something or a traffic ticket or blah, 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 and you get arrested in another state, those type of little, issues, yes, the possibility that they won't come get you if it's not worth it. But murder, accessory to something like that, that hold does not take precedence over.
Oh, I see. So they will hold him until Texas actually come get him if that's the charge.
Exactly. If it has anything to do with crimes like that, they're going to hold him, and then they can always get extensions on those holds. So trust me, it's all type of loopholes, and especially the type of state that Texas is. Because I live in Texas, they're gonna come, and it got to do with anything like that. They're gonna get their time out of you, especially if it has to do with someone being murdered.
Wow, this is.
So what was the story? So
this is where Larry Reed said Kerrion was, because he had talked to Kerrion while he was in jail. He talked to him on the phone. He said he was pulled over due to a tail light was out. And he said that he was arrested. Then he said they found a gun in the car, but Kerrion said that's not his gun. The gun was planted. That's what Kerrion said. Larry Reed was trying to get him out. He said, okay, he's in the process trying to get him out, and all of that. But then he found out that he got other charges in Texas, and that he can't get out because there's no bail because he got charges in Texas. Then he heard from one of his LRLers that a woman was murdered, and they saying Kerrion murdered that woman, and that he was in that car that he was pulled over in was the victim's car.
Oh, well, he can hang it up. That 10-day hold is out the window.
Yeah, so if that's true,
no hold.
Yeah, and so people are saying they blaming Carrion Franklin. I'm like, how y'all blaming Carrion Franklin? Carrion Franklin didn't commit the crime. Like the parents, they tried. Like,
well, she wasn't necessarily blaming him. She's just saying that, okay, you know how he was crying out, reaching out for help, and so on and so forth, blah blah blah. They wouldn't accept his lifestyle and things like that, or whatever. They could have got some type of conservatorship over him, or whatever the case may be. But I do understand what your point is. I mean, mental illness is not going to excuse the crime. So
right.
Even if it is a mental illness, that's not going to excuse the crime.
Like for me, like he was with his mom and he was recording them. It was like, Kerrion, why is you recording us? Like they was trying. Like, what more can you do when you're posting stuff on social media? Then you already know that's going to lead people to harass the family, because that's something that should be handled privately. Because he was staying with his mom and grandmother. But I knew that didn't work, because you remember last year he had recorded them. He was posting all online, going back and forth with his mom. His mom said, stop recording and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, you in your 30s now. You know what I'm saying? Thank God that you got somebody like Larry Reed that's giving you counseling. But what more can a person do for a grown man? You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable. Like that, when you say the details of him driving the victim's car, the gun thing. No, he that 10-day hold, he can hang that up. Yeah, I'm sure that's probably what he's counting on. I'm pretty sure that's what the jailhouse lawyers are telling him and things like that. And the crimes like this, and you're in the car and the woman is deceased or whatever happened to her, and you're in her car.
Because I ain't like the 10-day hold. Like if you have like if you got tickets from Texas, I would think that would matter, that they'll hold you for about 10 days and let you go for something like that, but not like for an aggressive crime like this. That what they're talking about is very aggressive.
Yeah, he's not going. And then if the facts come out that, okay, well, hey, that's that victim's car, It's
Wow.
like, bro. I mean, I'm just not understanding it, and trust me, that's how they're thinking. We're not understanding. So pretty much, you killed this lady and took her car.
And then
Tried to
wow.
save her.
Yeah, it's like something like of course we're gonna get more details regarding this. Of course, when all this stuff come out, when more stuff come out, some more stuff is gonna be coming out because this is high profile, because he's connected to Kirk Franklin and he's on the show. We're gonna be getting some information about this.
But have you noticed, Wally? All the people, not all the people. Let me take that back. I don't want to say that, but a lot of the people who get on these reality shows and these shows like this or whatever, it's like have a lot of background issues. Because if you know, it's like you remember when the guy who was on the show acted like nothing was wrong and he had killed his girlfriend and put her in the suitcase and then went on a freaking reality show.
Oh
and it
yeah.
kind of just giving me those type of vibes. It's just like,
Even look at remember the white lady. This is recent. She murdered her her black boyfriend, and then she tried to play like she was crazy, and she was in the bar partying. So wow, like I won't even
like right after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it just be really tripping me out about how it's like, okay, well, hey, they don't care about supposed like the background or whatever. It's like, is it for a show? Make money, because of course, I mean, look at the show. The show is like the bad boy show, fighting. He's Kirk Franklin's son, gonna bring ratings to the show, or forget he just murdered this lady and ran to California. Not allegedly, sorry. They want to say he murdered the lady, but you're in this victim's car.
Yeah, that's to say all allegedly. We definitely will be, giving y'all more information once we get it, man. I am shocked, that this is going on today. He's supposed to be celebrating being on this show. Today he was talking about his father and on Bad Boys, and now you locked up. Wow.
That's real unfortunate. That's just real unfortunate, because apparently maybe there are some mental issues, but that's still not going to excuse the crime if he committed the crime. So
facts.
Best prayers out to him. Thank you for giving my 2 cents, and
no, thank you. In the background. Thank you. I was literally sleeping watching the Parkers. The Parkers was watching me, and I was getting these DMs. They said, "You need to go live. You need to go live. You need to go live." And I'm like, "Oh wow!" And I was shocked. I'm like, "What?
And right? Because I haven't even seen it yet. I mean, I happen to look online because, of course, Queen of the South is on. So I'm like, well, let me see what Wiley up to. And I'm like, what? So of course I cut that short. I cut that short. I was like, are you serious right now? I mean, that show has had so much, controversy around it. It's like, and then this just tops it. This just takes the, I'm praying that it's not the case. I'm just holding the faith that he didn't do this, but I don't know.
Thank you so very much, sis.
I don't know. I mean, you ride in that person's car, like, I don't know. I don't know. So, I don't know. It's just, and I could imagine what Kirk Franklin's going through. I mean, I know they have their differences, but that's still your son, So, he could imagine what his household is going through right now,
Yeah. All right. Thank you so very much. Yeah. Hold on. I'm getting a DM. Somebody said, I've been following you since the beginning. I've been around the industry for over 15 years. It sounds like Daddy Franklin, talking about Kirk Franklin, didn't like what was aired and probably sent a few threats to not air anything about him prior. I feel like when Kerrion, not sure the spelling, but when he got to Cali, I think he was given a car to ride in by whoever orchestrated the situation. I'm sure Pops have a higher up ties. Also, probably why the big media isn't speaking on it. Oh, wow. Because I'm weird, like, why the big media not speaking on it? Wow.
I mean, it's like you just never know, seriously, the deep underhanded stuff that really goes on. Because, I mean, especially when he's saying, okay, hey, they planted the gun. So, of course, that's going to give them a reason to bring him in and hold him automatically on top. You know what I'm saying? By a gun. I don't know if he's had some type of background before, but, he couldn't be around firearms, especially if it's not registered in your name. I mean, I don't know. He said it was planted. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you just never know when you get the true facts of the story, how devious people can go, to keep, your mouth closed.
I'm just saying, we thank you so very much for that, man.
Okay.
Just yeah, no, thank you, sis, for calling in.
Okay, you're welcome. I'll keep tuning in.
All right, thank you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Man, like people are definitely sending me DMs and so I'm reading DMs and stuff like that. They said that this maybe is a setup. I don't know where she went missing from. I don't know where she went missing from. I can't speak on that. We don't have any other information, but I will go to the phone lines. 9525. You're live on the air. Hello, 9525.
Hello.
Yes, you're live on the Wiley Show.
How are you?
Oh, wonderful.
That's fantastic. I'm so glad. I can't even believe I got you live. But my uncle works for the LAPD, and I did send the information on the chat. I do feel this is a setup. I don't believe Kerrion did anything. I believe he was stopped for a taillight, but it was something behind it. Now all of a sudden you're hearing, oh, it was a woman murdered. There was a gun in the car. And Larry Reed Live said that, oh, and then he can't give him bail because he has charges in Texas. I feel this is a cold-blooded setup.
So if you have an uncle at the LAPD, what is your uncle saying? Did you get any information from your uncle?
I cannot divulge that. But like I said, I just feel it's a setup.
Can you DM me what your uncle? Can you DM me? You can DM me privately. I would like to know the information if your uncle worked for the LAPD.
Well, yeah, I put up the information where he's at and all that information on the chat. He's at the Monterey. What did he say? Where is he? He's at the Monterey County Jail. Ramona, 4700 Ramona Boulevard, 213-473-6100 is the phone number. He's at the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department.
Okay, yeah, I have that.
Everything is hush hush. That's why I know this is a setup.
Okay, do you know? Can you check with your uncle and see about the charges?
Yeah, I can tell you. Well, I'm not going to say those here. Yeah, I will. I can do that. They haven't really ascertained what the charges are.
Okay.
That has not been ascertained. We won't know that until tomorrow.
Okay.
That's why this whole thing just feels like a setup.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I have no dog in this race, but Kirk Franklin is his father, and I want to see him demonstrate Jesus in the flesh by showing love and forgiveness to his son. And if he's not going to be there, personally, send the top lawyer. But if you if you have any love, because Jesus loved us, God forgives us. I mean, he sings about these songs, Imagine Me, all these wonderful songs. And you mean to tell me you don't give a damn about your flesh and blood regardless? Oh, well, he's a grown man. He's 33 years old. What does that have to do with anything? I've seen comments like that, and it's like, wow, people really grew up without fathers. And parents, thank God I had the nurturing of those parents who showed me wonderful unconditional love, even when I screwed up. I mean, I just can't believe the hatefulness and the lack of empathy and compassion and forgiveness that people really don't give a damn. Even if you're the flesh and blood, if you're down, they want to see you destroyed. It's horrible. It grieves my spirit.
So
I pray that somebody cares about him to really check on him.
Okay.
To make sure that nothing happens. But thank you so much for, going live on this.
No, I definitely had to go live and speak on it because it's something that definitely needs to be addressed. Me personally, I don't know. I can't really blame Kirk Franklin because I don't know. If Kerrion committed,
for anything.
Okay.
I'm not blaming Kirk Franklin for anything. I'm saying Kirk Franklin should have the compassion of Jesus in the flesh and check on his son.
Okay.
What are we talking about? Blaming him for what?
So how do we? What I'm understanding is how do we know that Kirk Franklin have not checked on his son? How do we not know? I know
that for a fact.
He have not.
That's a fact.
Okay, he have not.
No. He has not called the jail. He hasn't even had his attorney to call to check on his son. That was as of 2 hours ago.
Okay. All right. So that's
now Larry Reed could, hopefully Larry is going to call Kirk. He can call him personally and let him know what's going on. Larry Reed has his number, so I'm sure he'll intervene and get to the bottom of all of this. That's what I'm praying. But that would be such a beautiful story if Kirk Franklin comes to the aid of his son and healing begins. That's the story that I want.
But if Kerrion committed a crime, let's just say if he committed a serious crime like ending someone's life.
If he committed a crime, then of course he's going to have to pay for that. But if he did not, let's not rush to judgment.
Okay.
I really, in my gut, I don't feel this man did anything. He just did this reality show. His life was getting on track. He's dealing with his pain. Everything this man ever said was a cry out for love from his father. Even though his actions were not always palatable or nice, he still wanted the love and forgiveness of his dad. That has been consistent. That never changed. Even when he came out with the drama a few years ago, that has never changed. Let's look at this objectively with analytical reasoning.
So do you know if your uncle knows that if he's in protective custody, because he is a quote unquote a celebrity, is he in protective custody right now? Do you have any details of how Kerrion has been taken care of in the sheriff department?
He is in custody. I didn't ask him all of that. When I heard about it, I immediately called my uncle and I asked him, I said, do you have this dude? This is Kirk Franklin's son. And he said, yeah. He called me back and he gave me the information.
Okay. So
it's true. It's not a lie.
So it's not a lie. I'm hearing that it was a resisting arrest. Is that true?
Yeah. I know that part is true.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was shocked. Why am I being stopped? I've been in a situation like that. What are you stopping me for? I've got insurance. My registration is on point. Why are you stopping me? Because I'm driving this $300,000 car. That's why I'm being stopped. I wasn't speeding. Yeah, I got indignant with the police. Why are you stopping me? Of course, when I let them know my uncle was the first judge and gave them my uncle's card and my other, what did they do? They let me go. But yes, I have been stopped for no reason. That's real if you're black.
Okay. So, and your uncle have definitely, so he have, I know they say right here, he have court. Let me see if I can pull that up here. The documents that I have that he definitely have a court date on the 12th. So that's on Tuesday is his next court date that he have. And they also got the court, the address. They also got the court thing. So we definitely will be pulling the records of that and trying to get some more information on that.
Well, I just hope that, like I said, he really has either network, his father, and everybody to come to his aid, because somehow I just feel like this is a setup. I do not believe this man did anything criminal. I don't feel it in my gut. If I'm wrong, God, strike me down. Forgive me. But I just, in my gut, I don't believe it. And if something happens to him, I'm going to be looking. If something happens to this man while he's in jail or while he's so-called, quote-unquote, he has to go to Texas, I'm going to be looking side-eye because something just doesn't feel right about this. And I'm sure a lot of people that resonates in their heart as well. Something just don't feel right about this.
Okay. Something just definitely doesn't feel right about that. That's definitely your thoughts on it. But if you have any more information that you want to share.
That is what I feel in the core of my heart.
Okay.
Something just don't feel right about this. So tomorrow I'll ask my uncle, what's the deal, because I have a husband and a beautiful life. But tomorrow I'm going to ask my uncle, what's the latest, and get, more information from him. But in my gut, he said, I can't really go into detail right now because he was working. But, he's going to let me know the rest. But something just don't feel right.
Can you definitely, once you talk with your uncle, can you email me at wileyshow@gmail.com and give me some information about it?
Of course I will.
Okay. I would love for you to email me and give me some information on that. Most definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so very much for your time.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. I think he probably already got it. I'm trying to see why the blogs haven't posted about it. Let me go and check the blog, baby. She was real passionate about it. She had an amazing type of situation. Yeah. Give me a second. We are trying to get some information here. Give me a second. Okay, nobody have posted about it. Let me know if any of the blogs post about it. Send me the information. They're probably not going to post about it because they get a check from Zeus to promote on Zeus. So they get a check to promote on Zeus and stuff like that. So that's probably why they're not going to comment on it. I know I've been sending to a couple of blogs to say, is y'all going to be covering it as well? Well, she definitely, that sister definitely said she called in. TMZ have not posted it either. So maybe, I don't know. Like, nobody have posted it yet. Wow. This is I'm just reading right here. I told her to call the uncle, and because she said her uncle had information. When TMZ posted, Dare posted. Okay, we probably will know more about it tomorrow evening. Facts. Yeah, she was real serious. Y'all said that the caller was eating. They said that caller will get to the bottom of it. Yes, they say he's grown adult. I can't tell my grown kids what to do. I raised them right, and now they're grown adults. There's nothing more I can do. Yeah, so these people are definitely calling in, man. Like, anybody else want to call in and speak on it? Do we got anybody else that want to speak on Darius Cook? Anybody else want to speak on Darius Cook? Because I'm getting bombarded with stuff about Darius. I didn't know he charging the people $298, $289 for a premium 7-course dinner experience. Wow. I didn't know that. He charged it. I ain't mad at him though. If that's what you want to charge the people. I ain't mad at him though. $289 that he's charging for a 7-course dinner experience. I didn't know that. Wow. That's good money though. He's making. Hold on. I didn't know that. Okay, let me because I'm getting some more information about Darius. Let me see. Somebody said I ordered a cookbook online from Darius Cook TV on August 1st, 2021. As of September 2nd, 2021, I have not received the book. I emailed Darius at the one contact information for cancellation of the order and a full refund. I received the email informing me that the book was in transit with the post office. I responded to this reply, instantly received an auto reply from December 2020. Regarding the post office independent, I contacted Darius via his most recent Instagram post. It was only there he returned to the email to respond to me. Asked if he refused to give me a refund. He replied, "Please be advised that we will never refuse a refund, but processed to instruct me to file a complaint with the USPS because of the insurance, the package. My credit card is to open the refund. It's easy. All Darius had to do was refund my money and file a complaint with the USPS. He's contacted mail sender. I could not claim the insurance. I was a customer. Give me my refund. It's a scam." Okay. Then we got other people in here sending stuff about Darius. Oh my God, I know y'all was sending all this about Darius. Okay. 0817, caller, you on air.
Hey Wiley, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. The rabbit hole goes deep with Darius. I can't even get all into what he has done. Have you ever heard of? I don't know if you follow cooking channels, but Angela Davis, the Kitchenista, he kind of copied her fucking life. Damn, I should have cussed. I'm sorry. So he was saying that like her grandma is dead. That he was saying that his grandma is dead, and he was following the recipes of his grandma, but his grandma's still alive. First of all, why are you lying about your grandma being dead? Who does it? I mean, I know some people like to garner sympathy and stuff like that, but he literally mocked the Kitchenista's life. Like, it's kind of sick. Like, he's just really twisted.
So is that a crime? That's not really a crime to say.
It's not a crime, but why would you say that you're going to use your grandmother being dead and use her recipes? Why would you just say you use her recipes without her being dead?
So I also was sent that he's charging people $289 for a 7-course meal. And I'm like, why is that an issue? Is that bad?
A year in advance.
Is that bad for this?
A year in advance, but he don't issue no refund either. So say if he don't show up.
So you don't get the
Then
refund.
what?
Wow. And I'm
So,
like, is y'all
no,
really
you do
giving
not.
that? Is y'all really, hold on, let me say this. Producers, do we got any producers that's paying that? Because y'all need to be over here paying the Wiley Show. I'm just saying. Have you paid that 280?
I ain't paid it.
Okay, but do you know people that have paid it?
There are a lot of people that have paid it. You
Mhm.
can go on, if you go on Twitter right now and put hashtag Darius Cook with an R, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, people have paid it. But he only sold out 3 tours, like I guess 3 areas on his schedule that I sent you. Out of autumn dates, there's only 3 that were sold out. The rest is just in limbo.
Wow.
But it's a lot going on with him. It's literally actually a rabbit hole when it comes to him. My sister went to his restaurant. I think it was called Greens and Gravy or something like that before he shut it down. He had 2 restaurants, and then he had like a tax filing company that was shut down. And then that had nothing to do with restaurants, so I don't even know why he opened that up. That was shut down. It's a lot. Like, it's a lot he's been doing. He's on live now with his shirt off, talking to some young male on IG. I sent you that too. Like, he's literally live right now trying to deflect. Like, he looking like a goddamn creep with his shirt off and his taco meat all out. Trying to deflect. And I actually love the dude. Like, I don't know what happened to him, man. After his Atlanta restaurant shut down, and then he was with his boyfriend, but his boyfriend left him. I don't know why his boyfriend left him. I'm trying to find his ex-boyfriend. I'm trying to do a lot of research on him. My sister was the one that ate at his restaurant. She said the food was good, but everybody that worked there seemed scared. I was like, what you mean they seem scared? And I screen recorded our conversation, but I think I didn't press the audio thing because I can't hear nothing. But anyway, that was a good recording of my sister's phone call. I was like, what do you mean they look scared? She's like, I don't know, it just looked weird. Like, it was just weird feeling in there. But the food was good. I was like, well.
So I'm just saying, like, the
I don't
food
know.
is
It's
good.
just
I
something
think
going on with him.
I think that maybe it's a communication that he could work on his communication for the orders. You know what I'm saying? To make sure people are getting their orders. But I don't think that what he's doing is a criminal behavior. I don't see anything that's criminal that's going on or said about Darius. I just think people just have.
It's criminal if you taking people money. If you taking people money,
okay,
when they order stuff from you
mm-hmm.
and they don't get it, that's not criminal.
Oh yeah, that's criminal. That's criminal. So people, okay. Wow. They say y'all pay.
I'm just saying, like, you can't just order stuff and then so you order stuff for Amazon, you never get it. That's not criminal.
Wow. Okay. That's a good point. Wow. Like, okay, so somebody just sent me a screenshot, said y'all paying $289 for this. It looks like it's in plastic bowls.
Did you see the food?
Yeah, I saw the food. I'm like, wow, $289 for that? Excuse me.
So you gonna pay that? So you think that's right to pay that without your thinking?
Is Darius to blame or is the public to blame for contributing to something like that? Who's to blame?
Well, they went there not knowing what they was thinking they was going to get something better than that. Like, look at that. That's something from. I mean, you can go to somebody's church and after the service and get a better plate than that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wow.
I mean, post a picture I sent you. That's all you got to do. You can block out the name and all that. Just post the food. Just show them the food, what it looks like, and see if your audience will pay $298 for that.
Wow. They say he's hiring servers for these dinner events and not paying them. Somebody just put it right there. So if y'all have any bad experience, y'all can definitely call in. Let me post the number on the screen. Give me a second. I'll post the number on the screen. If you had any issues and problems with Darius, you're more than welcome to call in. But me personally, the public, y'all have to take ownership. Like y'all, if somebody's saying that they're known not to be giving people their services rendered, then why would you go? Now, I don't have a problem. Like if you pay $289 for that little food, then you're paying for, I guess, an experience to be around Darius, because Darius is a internationally known chef. You know what I'm saying? So you're paying around that experience. You know, when I reached out to Darius, I don't think he's saying that he did anything wrong. You know, I never paid for the $289 experience. So I can't speak on that. I can only speak on what people are saying on social media.
But if you paid the $200 and whatever dollars, would you expect what I sent you?
No, I'm expecting like big chicken breasts, you know, turkey legs, you know, cases of you know, a meal. But you know, how many people go to restaurants and they get little food and they pay all this high profile, this high price?
No, Wiley,
stuff.
that's
Really
like like some shit. Like put that picture up. Put that picture up real quick. Just literally a quick second. It's not a video of nobody talking. It ain't no music. Literally just show your audience a picture of that food.
So hold on 1 second. The picture that she's talking about, it's got like greens in a paper bowl and a paper plate. And if you are you willing to pay $289 for that? But you're meeting Darius, is what I'm not understanding. You're meeting him as well. So of course he got to pay for his time. And I'm not trying to take up for Darius.
Okay,
but you're meeting Darius.
He was showing on his cooking show. His cooking show food look way better than that.
You know, hey, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to his event and see what's going on. I'm gonna get my own experience.
Wiley, you gonna pay $300 for that plate I just sent you? Post it on your community wall.
I'm gonna post to y'all for y'all can see it. I'm gonna definitely post so y'all can see it. Most definitely. Okay.
Let them see it real quick.
I'm gonna post it on the community wall so y'all can see it. Would you pay $289 for that? I'm gonna definitely post. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. Let me go to my Instagram right quick. Let me post it real quick so y'all can see it.
Yeah, post it right now because this is ridiculous. Like, Wiley, come on now. You really gonna pay $300 for that? Seriously?
Hey, like you're meeting Darius. You're meeting a world-renowned celebrity.
He is not Gordon Ramsay.
Really? Okay. I'm just saying right here. I'm posting on.
He is not Gordon Ramsay.
I posted on Instagram, so if y'all want to see it, I posted it on my Instagram.
Y'all go to Instagram real quick.
Yeah, y'all can definitely see
Y'all
it.
go to Instagram real quick because this is ridiculous. Like, Wiley, you acting like that you wouldn't be disappointed if you walked in there in a dirty ass AES Airbnb and you saw that. Really, Wiley?
I'm just saying, hey, like you get what you pay for. If that's what you want. It's something that me. I don't go to a lot of places like that, so I really can't.
In his advertisement, Wiley, that's
Okay.
not what he was showing in his advertisement pictures.
Okay, he was showing.
Okay,
he was showing something else. Okay,
it's
so
false advertising.
It's false advertising, is what you are alleging as well. So we'll see. You know, if anybody have went there, if you felt like it wasn't done right, how was your experience? And of course, we're doing a whole nother video about that. But hey, now about the doxing.
So why did he put his IG on private? Why is his IG private now?
His IG is private. Let me go to his IG. I didn't know his IG was. I thought it was public. It's private now.
Somebody in the comments said it's private now.
Really?
But why he showing his taco meat on IG Live right now?
Oh, it is private.
With a young boy that's 20 years old.
It is private. It is private. But it's just a bad business dealing. You know what I'm saying? You can pay for the money or you don't have to pay for the money as well.
Wiley, you ain't gonna fucking play me. Like, come on now. Like, as much as you love food and that plate I showed you, really? Did you really?
Me personally, I'm not a fan of, of food channels and meeting and paying for like an experience. Because what he's saying right here, give me a second. Because I think if you're paying for an experience, I think that's what he's saying. It's experience. Darius cooking and food.
Would you post it on your IG? You gonna pay $300 for that?
Me personally, I would not pay $300 for that. No, I'm not gonna pay $300 $3 for that. I like just fried chicken. You know what I'm saying. But then you have, Lauren London. She charged people $99 for a 24 karat gold chicken wing, Are you gonna pay $99 to that? You know,
Diane Bradley, you get a life and go to bed.
I'm just saying.
No,
Like,
I'm not paying I'm not paying no $100 nothing for no chicken.
Yeah, she's charging people $99 for, you know, a 24 karat gold chicken wings and charging them $99. So what I'm saying is, would you all pay for that?
I can get 24 karat gold chicken wings from America's Best in Virginia Beach for $20.
Lauren England. I'm sorry, Lauren England. I said Lauren London. Lauren England and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, you're paying. I understand you're not going to pay for the experience for the $289. All right. But you're around a world-renowned celebrity, and you're going to charge that. I don't have a problem with him charging that. If that's what he want to charge, then he want to charge. It's up to you to pay for that. Now, obviously, people are paying for it because he's still going on tour. Is that correct?
So Wiley, why did he copy Angela Davis' life?
I can't speak on that. He copied Angela Davis. I can't, because I don't know if his grandmother is alive or not.
I sent you the video.
Okay, I have to watch it.
His grandmother is alive, and he said that she's dead. Wiley.
It could be the grandmother on the mother's side. He could be the grandmother on the father's side.
No, it's not that. It's a recipe that a specific grandmother, and they looked her up. She's still alive.
Okay, I really.
And then why? Okay, so why is he doxing people too and having his followers send hate messages to people?
I think more so his followers are doing that and not him.
No, he's doxing. He went on live and did it, Wiley.
He did? Okay, I can't really speak on that because I didn't see that video. Okay, and then I know you're going to send me that, and then of course we could do a part 2 and talk about that, but I really can't speak on it that he's personally went on doxing the people. I thought that his followers will send him information that he may put out there, but we can't say doxing is not illegal because that's what they said on Fox 5. Doxing is not illegal.
Why is he doing that?
Yeah, I can't spep on that.
So you're gonna buy something from Walmart and then Walmart dox you. You can go back to Walmart.
I wouldn't. I mean, personally, I would not go back to Walmart. I would go to another store. All right. So give me a second. We got another caller here. Let's see what they have to say. I don't know if they want. I don't know if this Darius or not. 8226 caller, you on air?
What's up, Wiley?
Hi.
All right, so look, this is how I feel. From what you just posted, knowingly, no, I would not spend that much money on that.
Okay.
If I know that going in, no. Now, being the fact that I love luxury food, I love to travel, I love all that, and I understand the experience, hell yeah, I'll pay $350 to meet a celebrity who's going to cook for me and woo-de-woo and blah, 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 just to say I've done it, just because I have the money to do it. So I feel like people have a problem with this because of the price. So I'm just going to say it like this. I am a small business owner, right? And I have some products on my menu that are kind of expensive, but the people buy this stuff, and it be the same people that just keep coming and coming, and everything is word of mouth. So I'm gonna put it to you like this: if the quality of the food is good, if the customer service is awesome, I don't feel like you should not pay for what you're getting. I mean, you go to McDonald's and you pay $7.99 for a meal, but look at it. You're getting processed meat, blah, 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 blah. So when people come to me, they know that when they go to China Walk, they feel like, especially the Black people, because they don't even know if they eat cat or real, they don't know what they eat. So when they come to me, they know that they can get some lo mein, some chicken lo mein, and it's going to be fresh produce. It's going to be fresh chicken, you know what I'm saying? So you really pay for what you get. And so they're paying for that experience. We don't know what that experience is because we only see a picture.
Facts.
It's kind of like a celebrity going out and taking a photo, and a photo can say 1,000 words. You know what I'm saying? Now, me, I don't know this man at all. I'm looking at this screen right now and looking at this man's big ass smile and these eyes that's low. I've never seen him in life. I've never heard of him before until I clicked on the Wiley Show just now. So no, I would not pay for that. If it was Gordon Ramsay, like the last lady said, yes, I'll pay for that. I don't care if it was slop. Yes, I will pay for that because I paid. Listen, Wiley, I have paid $700 to see celebrities at front row. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You're doing. I mean, you really paying the same amount when you go to concerts. You put all of that money together with your parking, your food, your liquor, all of that adds up. It's still the same amount.
I feel you on that. And
you know what I'm saying?
You know, I have paid when I went to wrestling back in 2011. I paid $300-400 for a ringside seat. Many people say, "Oh my God, that'd be too much." I think more so you're paying for the experience. So Darius got fans because obviously people are paying for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then he also had people that are not fans of Darius, but people still paying for it. I mean, the man's still going on tour. Like you said, you wouldn't pay for it, but if it was Trey Songz or Chris Brown or
Please
Oprah,
don't say Trey Songz. You know they can't cook.
Or Oprah Winfrey.
No,
Oprah Winfrey can cook.
Oprah
Winfrey can throw down. I heard that she can burn. You know what I'm saying? What's the other cook? The black lady, Paula White. What's the black lady that could cook? The white lady that could cook. She got a southern white lady that know how to make chicken. So what if it's her?
Paula Dean.
Yeah, Paula Dean. What if it's her? Would you pay for?
She's racist.
I was just saying, would you? And people would pay for stuff like that. Yeah.
Girl, I didn't know you was on the line. You should have been chimed in. I love a mature conversation. You never cut me off at all.
Girl, I'm not gonna interrupt you. I just want to listen.
No, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if Patty the Bell was hosting it, I'd be there for Patty the Bell.
People are saying I'm pressing the chat, but I'm not pressing chat. I just don't want other people to get scammed. I like this dude. I really do. And it just saddens me what he did.
Let me ask y'all this. I have not been on this man page. I'm telling y'all, I'm just chiming in because I cook, and I do this for part-time. He had to have did something like, you know how when y'all be seeing those little TikToks that go down your timeline and make you drip, make you like damn, it looks so good. He gotta be posting like food thirst traps for the people. Like Wiley said earlier in the conversation,
that's what he does. Like his food look good.
Wiley said something. What did he say? He talked so much. Wiley said something that was dang, what did Wiley say? He said something. Wiley, what you say? You said something about the public. You got to blame the public. You said something. Whatever he's doing, he's eye-catching people to get that money. So we can't bring. That's kind of like. Let's just bring Wiley into it. That's kind of like Wiley, posting a video and putting clickbait on it. It's not his fault that he done got 1 million views off of that video and then got $7,000 off of that video. When we clicked on it, we supposed to be looking at him singing the alphabet song, but when we looked at the video, we see Cardi B. That's not Wiley's fault. Wiley did what he needed to do to get that bread, and that's what happened. So I totally agree. I gotta agree with Wiley on this one. This man is doing what he gotta do. But if I know, girl, what you just posted, I'll be a nut to go on there and be like, I'm finna. Oh, and another thing too, what I dislike, I think you said that you pay the money and you don't get a refund. You said something like it's a year in advance. Now that is wrong.
You do not get a refund.
Yeah, now that is the part that I don't like. Now for me, if I make your order, if you pay me $289 for me to make you a whole order for Monday, January the 29th, and you done gave me your money, and I done fixed your food on January. This has happened to me before, y'all. I'm not lying. And then you done paid me your money. I done fixed your food, and you ain't nowhere to be found. I'm not making that shit over. I'm sorry for my language. I'm not doing that. You're going to pay me for my time again. You're going to pay me to wash them greens. You're going to pay me to cut up them onions. You're paying me for every single time I got to use my electricity. You paying for them tears from them damn onions. Don't play with me. So I understand his logic behind everything, but I'm not gonna pay for no bull crap. Y'all can cut me up in the chat. I don't care. But I'm gonna pay. I will pay good money for anything, but not for no bull crap.
Okay, so did you see Wiley's post on IG?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you that knowingly, just because I just saw that post, I will be a fool to go and pay $289 for anything. I don't even care if I done went on there and liked all of his pictures just because I seen that one post that you posted. Hell no, because it could be a possibility that I would be that client that day that would just look up and get a meal like that, and then I'm in.
Right, so, no. And multiple people got that type of meal when they pay for that.
So no,
and that's what I don't like. Like, I don't mind. Like, honestly, a black chef, I would definitely support
and
because I want them to be greater.
He
is, and I want them to be greater than Gordon Ramsay. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want
they look like little Oreos. They look like little wrinkled or brown Oreos from what I mean. He needs to open his eyes. He got a pretty smile.
He smoked. So
Wiley, I just wanted to tell you too, Wiley, you look nice tonight too. That was what I was trying to. I was meaning to call in and just immediately say that he really is my crush, but I don't say that because he never responds back to my tweets. So
thank you.
He's actually the only person that I tweet and he never responds back. So you know what, Wiley?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna start responding back, but
no. You said that the last two times. I'm tired of chasing you.
I gotta see if you tweeted me right because I don't get your tweets like my.
No, Wiley, I'm tired of chasing behind this. I'm tired of chasing behind you. You a grown man. I'm the prey. Are you supposed to be chasing me? I done put my bid in already several times, but you don't want this black woman, or do you want to go to another race? Is that you?
No. My Twitter account is
no.
I want to make sure that you're tweeting the right one because I don't get your tweets. I'm looking right now. I don't get your tweets.
See, Wiley, you full of crap, Wiley.
Because my Twitter is Wiley Show, not the Wiley Show. So you probably tweeted it to the wrong ones, to be honest.
I see, Wiley. I'm tired of you. You are the only influence that I see. You my influence, and you do me like this every time you come on this. You come sometimes, you don't. I don't know if you're coming. Don't. Sometimes I get a notification. Sometimes I don't. You saying, "Ooh, is Wiley come today? Is Wiley come today?" I'm tired of feeling like that about you, Wiley.
Oh well, I'm glad that you talking to me now.
I'm just messing with you.
Okay. All
right, bye. I gotta get to work in the morning.
All right, thank you so very much.
That little lady that's on the line, and Wiley, you need to do that more often. I don't know if you do or not. They have like two people on the phone.
All right, thank you, no problem.
I think he think we're gonna cat fight. I ain't even down for no cat fight.
Thank you so very much.
No, it just depends on who the people are. We are adults. You can just tell.
Yeah, you can tell.
But sometimes I do have some individuals that call up to the show that be on some other mess. It do be funny. I ain't gonna lie. But you know, he just didn't look up and get two people like that today. All right, bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, boo.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye. All right. Thank y'all so very much for that way. 646-716-8447. We want to say thank y'all so very much for calling in. We're going to be back tomorrow, going live, and we definitely are doing it about that. Going live tomorrow, but I went live today because of obviously Carrion Franklin was in the news, and obviously Darius Cook. I was getting so many messages about Darius Cook. I'm actually been bombarded with messages from Darius Cook's fans or people that don't like him. They're sending me all these DMs, a picture of his food, etc. It's trying, they say you should interview his ex-boyfriend. So if y'all have any other information, y'all could definitely DM me that, and we'll say about that. But I didn't even know the man like men. So I'm not a fan of Darius Cook's situation. I'm not, I watch cooking videos, but I don't watch a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really a fan of one particular person over the other one. But a lot of people have a whole lot of stuff to say about Darius Cook, and as well have a lot of stuff to say about Carrion Franklin. But we thank you everybody for starting out, for sending $11.11 to our Cash App. We personally would like to thank y'all. Y'all have definitely doing amazing stuff that help us to travel, to help us bring stuff in the channel. We actually gonna get a new computer. We upgrading to get a new computer so I can use my 4K camera. So we definitely waiting on that to come into the mail as well. And y'all made it possible for us to get it as well. Okay. They said, yeah, he came out a couple of years ago. I didn't even know that. Wow.
Yeah, he had a whole boyfriend, and all that. And then check out Larry Reed interviewed Darius in last July.
Okay.
So check it out too.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna definitely check that out. Obviously, I watched the Fox 5 interview that he did on Fox, and it was, I mean, they read him for Phil. Like, they said the man is a docs. They said people are not getting their money back. Another person from the Food Network says she's distancing herself from Darius because she don't like what Darius is doing.
That was his mentor.
That was his mentor.
That was his mentor.
Wow.
His mentor was a famous black chef on Food Network. And that's the one that he copied her life.
Oh, he copied her life.
Yeah, like I showed you the person that he copied his life off. I was a black female as a famous chef that's on the Food Network, and that's how he got on.
Really?
And then she came out on YouTube about him. So this goes years, and this is not recently. This has been happening for years with him. And I just didn't want to believe it because I liked him so much. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But you know when you like somebody, you keep hearing stuff.
So do he do videos on YouTube a lot?
He has a YouTube channel, Darius Cook. He goes live every once in a while and cook.
Wow, because
then sell his pots and stuff.
I'm saying right here, bad news to Darius Cook. Oh wow, a lot of people is posting this.
He got a whole quote unquote, not necessarily Me Too movement, but he got a cooking Me Too movement going on with him.
Really?
Yeah, it's very disappointing though, because my sister said that his food in Atlanta when he opened his restaurant, greens and gravy or beans and gravy or something like that, was good. It's just that his employees was timid, like very timid and scared at them for whatever reason. So I don't know what that's about. But yeah.
Oh yeah, he did Larry Reed Live did interview Darius. Yeah, I'm reading it right there. Wow. Okay, I'm reading right here. Okay. I'm just saying a lot of people have been covering stuff about Darius. Okay, I'm subscribed to his page. Let me see if I'm subscribed to his page. Okay, let me subscribe to his page. I like his foods, look delicious.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what you expect when you go to his $300 meal, right? Not what I sent you.
Oh, because he's making some spicy shrimps. Ooh.
I already made recipes off of what he put on his site.
Oh, and you have?
And I still will, but yeah, I used to go to his site and just when I couldn't figure out what to cook, I just go on his site and see what he got on there that match what I got and just cook it. Like, but now, I probably still would do it because the food was good, but I don't like the way he treating people.
Because I know a lot of people are sending me majority of the DMs I'm getting about Darius is they didn't get some cooking books, or mainly about they're not getting what they offer, and that that's why I didn't do a store yet, because that took a lot of doing a store, making sure the orders get out. I make sure on Teespring they deal with all that. They send the shirts.
It is a lot.
They got a customer service number you can call. Then versus me actually shipping out the stuff myself, because that's a lot of work to do. And I think a lot of people need to understand you'll come out better just putting it on a site and to pay a third party to send the items out, and they deal with the phone calls and stuff like that. Because if you try to do it yourself, and try to do your videos, and try to do your personal life, you trying to do it yourself, it's kind of hard when you don't have a team trying to do that. Because you need a team, especially when you have a platform where people are saying, "I need a book," or they're really purchasing your items. You do need a team because you got to make sure if the person doesn't get it, do you resend the order, et cetera, et cetera. That's a lot of work.
It really is, but like Wiley, and I know this is not a crime, but so would you say that your granny is dead for empathy cells or whatever it's called? What is it called? Pale or whatever? Say your granny dead, and then this is her recipes. Like, okay,
I don't know. I can't really speak. Well, I think probably why he said that is because he do it for attention. Oh my God, so emotional. Oh, this is his grandmother. She's no longer alive. How many people have lied on their family members?
But why would you wish death on people?
But people do it. How many people have called in and said their mom passed or their grandma passed just to get off work? Like, this is not uncommon.
So that's right, Wiley.
I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying it's not uncommon for people to do that.
It's not uncommon, but would you get on live right now and say your granddad?
No, I would not do that. No, most definitely not. But have people done it, for attention to get things? Yes, people have done that. But maybe he have a grandmother on his father's side that passed or not. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know all the details like that. And I'm gonna definitely do my research to see which.
The Black Twitter research, right?
Okay.
And that specific grandma, I think he said a name, which probably effed them up. That's the problem.
Really?
He pointed to a specific grandma.
Okay. And that got you upset and stuff like that. And so you're not gonna.
No, I'm not upset. I'm just saying, like, I'm just not gonna, like, both my grandmas did, right? I'm not gonna start a cooking channel and say,
okay.
If they was both still alive, to say, oh, this is my grandma's recipes, and
all right.
I wish she was still here to taste it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
All right, but we thank you all. Thank you, sis, for calling in. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. Thank you. The number is 646-716-8447. All right. 9424, call you on air.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Wiley. Listen, you have to watch The Randomness of Vel.
Okay.
He's a YouTuber. He was in a relationship with Darius for a while. He scammed him. He's the one who broke this story. And you will see clips of Darius with the Randomness of Vel. They were once in a relationship.
Wow.
Yeah, so when you get a chance, please, because I watch him. I'm actually subscribed to him. So when you get a chance, please, just go on, on YouTube, of course, and you're going to type in Randomness of Vel. And you're going to see he's the one who initially broke the story because he spoke about his experience with him in a relationship and how he scammed him. So then that's when everything started coming out. So he's the one who brought this story to, to the forefront of how he has been going around scamming people. And they did an interview on him on the news. I forgot which news channel it was. The reporter went to his house, knocked on the door, and he was like, "No, I will talk to you without the cameras there." So the reporter was able to ask, like, a couple of questions, but then after a while, he just closed the door. Like, that was it. Because he's actually, like, on the run, I think.
Okay.
But when you get a chance, just go on the Randomness of Vel, and you'll see it. It's a series he's doing.
Okay, and that's his ex-boyfriend. All right, I would definitely check that
out. Yes.
I would definitely check that out.
Thank you. And
most definitely. Thank you.
Thank you, and everyone have a good night.
Thank you so very much. Okay.
You're so welcome. Good night.
Good night. 8857, call you on air.
Hello?
Hi, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Well, Wiley, Natasha, how is that? You know me, right?
How you doing? All right, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, everything's messed up. The world messed up. The shit messed up. Everything messed up, and I just am wrong.
All right, thank you so much for calling in. What do you have to say about the subject?
I'm just saying about the subject is that they playing games with us. It's distraction.
Okay, I gotta let you go because I don't know what you're talking about. We can't understand a word. What a word you. What a word you. We don't understand what. Oh man, we understand a word you talk about. Oh, what? What? Oh man, we thank y'all so very much for calling in, for giving y'all opinion. All right, thank y'all so very much for everyone. Thank y'all so very much. I didn't understand a word. I mean, that person like, what did they? What? Thank y'all so very much for calling in. We will see y'all in the next live. We want to give a special shout out to all the producers for calling in. We're going to thank y'all so very much. If you want to contribute to our show, $11.11. You want to contribute, you just $ Marquise Wiley 28. We're getting a new computer as well. I can't wait for y'all to see that new computer that we're getting. Thank y'all so very much. We will see y'all in the next live. Peace. Oh man, take your time. T. Oh man. We will see y'all in the next live. Peace. They renamed Darius to Darius. But we love Darius over here. We are a fan of Darius. And Darius, keep up the good work. Peace.